Cyraxx. Bro, you're saying I'm running. You got me blocked, bro. I can't say anything to you. Like you're literally running from me. How am I running? Oh man, okay. Anyway, I just at this point, man, if you really just want to sit down and talk, if you're gonna let me talk, I will gladly have a conversation with you. So if anybody that goes over to Cyraxx's channel, he is live right now. If anyone wants to go tell him, yo, Young Fox, what's good, bro? I'm trying to get a hold of Cyraxx right now because he's saying that he's saying I'm running, but he's got me blocked. I keep trying to fucking comment and stuff. I go to look, I'm screenshotting all my comments to show that it's blocked and that he keeps, or I'm getting deleted, one or the other, but pretty sure I'm blocked. And yeah, so he's saying I'm running. I'm trying to show him I'm not. He's being big bitch. Bitch made. And I don't do lives much, so like this is pretty much just me calling him out. So come on, Cyraxx. I hope you see this. I really hope somebody shows you this or tells you I'm live right now. Come over here and face me, bro. Since you don't want to fucking unblock me, let's go. Let's talk. Curious on what you got to say. You're calling me your brother and shit, but yet you go off and you say that you are gonna beat up my girlfriend and all that shit. Dope. Thank you, Young Fox. Sick. Hope all is well with you. I still got witchcraft stuck in my head. It's those two words. I can't get them out. It's catchy as fuck. And I'm actually not fucking with you. I'm being dead serious. Hello, Sarah. I do not know who you are, but how are you doing? I guess I should probably explain what's going on with Cyraxx. Okay, so I met this dude about 6 months ago. And at first, I didn't really like him. I was actually cussing him out on his videos. Like I was trying to troll him myself. And I don't know. He like I started watching one video. He was doing a Lincoln Park Memorial or Chester Bennington Memorial fucking show or whatever he wants to call it. And I was kind of being mean to him. So he called me out and he was respectful, so I felt bad. I just shut up after that and was like, okay, I'll just shut my mouth. So I messaged him or whatever, long story short, message him, apologize for all the shit that I said, and long story short, we became friends after that. So like up until recently, like literally until anybody knows the story, we just stopped being friends because he decided that he wants to treat his other friends that he calls family, which I will say Jasmine and Music Biz Marty. I will say those names now, but he wants to treat them like shit. And so like, how long until he treats me like shit? Not really about that. You know what I mean? I'm a bit more. I was raised a bit different. But yeah, no. So anyway, long story short, I told him before because he was talking shit. I'm like, you don't want a war with me, and he took that, I guess, way too serious, and decided to just make a whole bunch of shit talking videos on me. Made some freestyle videos. I can't even listen to them all the way through because it's just him recycling fucking words. It doesn't make sense. Like I'm not any better at freestyling, but there's a reason why I don't do it on live because I know I'm not good at it. I like to write. I like to get behind a mic. I like to have that feeling. You know what I mean? There's a feeling when I'm behind a mic and I get to sing and shit. It's not the same when I'm just doing it on a video. Music video is a bit different. Yeah, how are y'all doing tonight? I got 2 fucking people watching because I got like close to no subscribers. I'm cool with that. I don't give a fuck. Whoever wants to watch my boring ass on this, it's probably should put a danger sign up because I'm not that interesting. That's why I go to other people's streams. I just like to post my music. And like I'm weird with talking on my own shit, especially when I'm alone. Feels weird. Where the fuck are you, Cyraxx? I'm calling you out, bro, too. This isn't cool with all the shit you're saying. You can't back it up. Yeah, see, Young Fox, I believe that. I could see that with how he's dropped Music Biz Marty with how many times. Like I'm starting to really understand why Tyler and why, and you know what I mean, that why they do what they do. Starting to get it, and I see why it's justice now because this dude is not it's not cool. It's not fucking cool, right? That is coward shit. Very much so. Yeah, yeah, I'm down, Skull Kid. That track is actually old, man. I made that almost a year ago. I'm just releasing the last of my like rap shit that I have on, well, that is on SoundCloud onto my YouTube because I completely forgot to do it. So I'm just kind of getting the rest of it done. But yeah, I'm glad you like it. I think I'll be releasing one more. I'll be releasing that song with that guy that's from Schema Posse finally, so everybody can hear it on YouTube. His name is DJ V Siren, by the way. If anybody was wondering, he was in a group called South Cross. I don't know if he's still in it. I have no idea, but I don't. He seems to be doing a lot of his own solo shit now. He's from Texas. He's cool as fuck, dude. He's known me since I started rapping. So like me and him, I've known him too, like before Schema Posse shit. He's a cool guy. He's a cool fucking guy. Yeah, I agree, Skull Kid. There's a lot we're still learning with that too, like with drums and everything. But see, luckily, like I'm in a band now, so we got a drummer. I'm still looking for a fucking bassist though. So right now, I'm trying to learn bass until we find a guy, and I'm shit. I've never played bass before, so this is like the first time. I got like we got albums actually almost done. I will not give a release date because I'm really not sure when the fuck it's going to be out because we're actually taking our time with it. We're going to be putting around like at least $1,000 towards mastering and all that shit and bringing it to the right people and whatnot because we want this to go out well and we're going to get a Spotify account and everything like that. Rock. See, that's the thing, man. This album's gonna be fucking weird. It has a lot. It has rock, indie rock. Like, I guess, okay, it's all kind of rock shit, but it doesn't just stick to one thing. So, like, it's not just indie rock. There's some metal in there. There's some, oh my God, like just everything. There's gonna be an instrumental, all of that shit. Like, I'm excited for everybody to see it. Yeah, I'm going for top quality. Not like with my rap shit, man. Like the way we mastered that, I'm not gonna lie, it was quite lazy. Like we got an app to master. He did all the mixing. I'll give him that. He's still learning with mixing. I can't do any of that shit. I'm more like I'm just the guy that gets behind the mic, man, and I just do my shit there, and then he kind of fixes it all. Like he's kind of a blessing in that sense, and he lets me do it all for fucking free. But we're kind of a team in that way, so I guess it all works. I hope all of you are doing well tonight, except for Cyraxx. I hope this fucking scabby head is itchy and not well, and I hope his pillow's fucking hot tonight. Yeah, it's definitely like hard. Like I'm trying to get into beat making, and I'm having such a hard time. But like I'm figuring it out. I'm good with like putting together loops, but that's not really special. But I'm just trying to learn right now. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to fuck around, have fun with it. I'm definitely not going to call myself a producer. I'm nowhere close, but I'm trying. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that, man. I watched my buddy do it, and like now, from now on, he actually doesn't let me stay there when he mixes it because half the time I'm usually always asking questions. Not so much now. I try not to because I know it annoys him, but like I'm usually like, dude, what does that do? What's this? What the fuck? Like, how can I do that? And sometimes it just gets repetitive when I keep asking, and which I get it. So like I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna let you do your shit, and then you can just send me it when I'm fucking get home. Yes, you have fun, Sarah. You have a good night. I'm hoping Cyraxx comes, but I really doubt he will because he is on his own live. But I still got to figure this shit out on even how to bring somebody in. Fuck. I'm a little stupid. I've never really been on this shit. Hold on here. First off, I should probably post the link. That'd be a good idea. I'm gonna grab it. That. Let's see if I can do anything with that. Yeah, I agree. So far, like with me and my buddy, he has these like they're small speakers, but they work rather well. We got to use with what we got, right? But we definitely are going to get better equipment throughout time. But right now, like we have a good mic, we have a good interface, we have a good pretty much everything that we need music wise, recording wise. We just need to upgrade on some other little things. Yeah, sure. If I can figure out how to get you on here, man, of course. As I said, I am a little stupid with this shit. But I can see backstage, so if you are backstage, just let me know. Okay, awesome. I think I see you at this stream.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going, man?
That is a beautiful voice, man. I like hearing your voice.
I don't know about all that.
I don't know. It's nice. No homo, but it's a nice voice.
Well, thank you. I shouted
You're
out
welcome.
the stream in Discord. I don't know if anyone's awake right now. It's 2 a.m.
Yeah,
my time. I don't know.
Actually, yeah, it's 2 a.m. here too.
So yeah, man, I listened to one of the tracks. I went over it on stream. It was hold on. What is it? I gotta dig through my history. God.
No worries, I got time.
Yeah, it was. Fuck. What? Hold on. I gotta like. It was the one where it was definitely like a kind of like emo rap, Lil Peep inspired track.
Could that have been No Soul Part 5?
No, I don't think it was that one. Oh, it was Damaged.
Oh, Damaged. Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, that one was made quite a while ago.
Yeah, one of the things I would say is like with those type of songs, like unless they get kind of like really experimental with it, I would have trimmed the last verse out, kept the singing parts because the singing was actually quite good. I'm not a huge fan of that style. I was never too into Lil Peep, but it was still very good.
Yeah.
And the instrumental had a great vibe to it. I just think the kick could have been a little bit different, but that's just me being nitpicky. Yeah, no, it was.
Yeah,
it was good,
I need to get my producer on here, man, because you know, I mean, like every time, usually I get down there. It's the only time I can really get on a live with him, because I don't think he knows how to work StreamYard or anything like that. So it's a little tricky, but because like he usually like he puts it all together. I kind of just put suggestions and he finds it.
Mm. And now
yeah,
he uses like what, FL Studio, I would assume.
No, Logic.
Oh, okay, Logic. Yeah, I have a friend of mine who uses Logic. Yeah. It's a good software. I think that's the thing. No matter what you get into making beats, it's all about what you're comfortable with, and it's always a trial and error process, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Well, like, see, I'm using GarageBand right now, just on my phone, just trying to fuck around with that. And it's, dude, I've thrown this phone so many times, like not like actually broken my phone, but like I've thrown it just at like my couch and shit. I'm getting so pissed off because I can't figure it out.
Oh, I don't know if you caught the stream I did the other day, but I went through Cyraxx's diss to you, and I chopped it together to make it somewhat
Oh,
cohesive.
I looked at it a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't
I,
see all of it. I still got to hear it all.
I trimmed a couple lines. I thought one that was kind of funny, that was a missed opportunity on Cyrax's end, is he said "Crypt K, Crypt Gay," and I trimmed it together so it actually worked. It's, for someone who's such a champion for like anti-bullying, he sure does drop a lot of homophobic like
Right?
shit
I
in there,
know,
doesn't he?
man. I know. See, he talks a big game about himself, but then when it comes to him getting confronted about anything, it's like he never wants to talk about it, right? Like he's got something to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just seems a little fishy to me.
And I think now he's saying on the stream, I popped in for a little bit, saying that you started this and now he just wants to end it. He doesn't want to do this. But it wasn't he the one who came after you after you gave him like
Yeah, he deleted his other channel where the proof was, and so I mean, if somebody clipped it, which I hope somebody did, but I doubt it, then there's no proof. But besides that, I mean, all I said was, because he started shit with me, he started talking at me, and I was just like, dude, you don't want a war with me. Like, I was giving him a warning, and he took that out of proportion. You know what I mean? You know how Cyraxx is, I'm sure.
yeah.
And yeah, he blew it up, and I was just like, dude, I'm like, oh my God. Like, you went from being like talking about nice about me to Dawson my name, or what you thought was my fucking name. I will give him this. Willette is my last name, but that Michael is not my first name.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even hear any of that, but then again, I kind of tune out when I was listening to 40 minutes of motherfucker.
You right? Know? Yeah, no, just like, I will never be the best. Like, I don't know how, I can't keep up with that. I don't know what the fuck he's saying half the time.
Like, and another thing that like, I really want to like honestly, I want to put a challenge to Cyraxx to have him make an entire song without using motherfucker.
Yes, please, dude. I will put a bet on that he can't. I'll put fucking $50 on that, and American too. Like, I won't be fucking cheap.
Well, I think that's the problem, is that he doesn't sit down and write. He just kind of goes, No,
you're right, dude. He's admitted that to me. He said he's never written. I'm like, that's great.
And that could be good for someone like Lil Wayne, who has these things, but even that takes practice and writing, not when you're recording, but just writing off camera or off microphone.
Yeah. See, well, I used to do that when I first started, but that was just to kind of also look back and see what the fuck I was doing wrong. And then eventually when I asked my friend that I've been doing shit with now, my producer, for fucking like 4 to 3 years, I said, I'm like, hey man, I'm like, could I try making music at your place? And he's like, dude, I don't see why not. And so ever since then, man, it's been just making music.
Yeah, I mean that's usually how a lot of like good stuff gets off the ground. I've done that with multiple local people throughout like my tenure. Most of my shit's done on the internet now, but back when I was doing it, that was like when I used to DJ for this one group, and then after that I did production for this one local rapper. It works good when you like meet people locally who are like similar minded, and you can kind of build something. But like with some of the rap stuff, so like I clearly hear like a Lil Peep influence, but who else like influenced like, your stuff?
I would say Suicide Boys, bro. It's kind of bad when I look at my inspirations now for rap. I look back at it and I kind of want to smack myself. But Suicide Boys, Omen 13. Who else? Fuck, there's a lot. Kill Station. I would say Ghosty Mane's older shit, but not too much of Ghosty Mane, to be honest. A lot of people say I try to sound like him, and I'm like, I see what you mean, but my voice is just deep as fuck.
I kind of hear it on like that one part in Damage where you're kind of getting into like lower register with like the low vocal fry kind of thing.
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
with Ghostman's like stuff, I actually quite like Ghostman. I think his new album's pretty fucking good. I think with
I
his
haven't gotten too into it yet.
it leans more into like industrial and that kind of thing, where I don't think you've actually touched that kind of style, you know?
No, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I have.
Yeah, but like, and like, I went through that entire 40-minute thing of Cyraxx and his disses where you want to be a little peep, you're a fake ass MC, but you want to not be an MC. You are from Canada and you are gay,
Yeah, because I'm also from Canada,
but you also
apparently.
want to have sex with Jasmine, who is also gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that's gonna work, lesbian and gay, but I'm sure we can figure something out.
Hey, it's 2020, right?
Yeah, you're exactly, man. I can go straight for $20.
But as far as like oh, and that you're a deadbeat dad, you said you dropped your kid, or I don't fucking know.
No, I live with my kid, so I don't know what he's saying. And no, I've never dropped my kid. That's fucked.
Yeah, he said like something like you you're
Bro, look at Cyraxx. Look at Cyraxx. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna show now as I'm growing. I'm gonna show y'all my daughter and show you that like that's not Cyraxx. That's not what's gonna turn out to be. She's not gonna look like him.
Could I advise against that? I always get kind of when you show kids on the internet.
That's fair, actually. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, yeah, you know what? I might go against that. You know what? If anybody wants to find me on Facebook, good luck doing that. But yeah, there'll be baby pictures up there.
Yeah, just because like I'm super protective of like my family and shit, so I always like extend.
That's fair. Yeah. Well, I mean, like you're right. I guess in a way, I am too, man. I tried to keep my name hidden, and then this fuck tried to DOS me. But
oh, and he said he was saying, "Oh, you have face tats. What are you, a gangster?"
yeah.
Like, I mean, it's people get tattoos.
I know, and because they're on my face, man. You know, I get that. Like, I can't even say I get that a lot. I don't. Now, I get a lot of shots thrown at me because I have face tattoos, but that's usually when I'm like, you guys got nothing left to throw at me here.
Yeah, when I see your picture in your thumbnail, I don't automatically think, "Oh yeah, look at those emojis. Those heart emojis."
Yeah.
Gangster. God. It's it's pretty weak stuff in my opinion. And I don't have any beef going on with Cyraxx at the moment, but I'm just calling it as it is,
Oh yeah, just wait, man. It'll come. You'll probably eventually say something he doesn't like. You won't even realize it either, and then he'll just be like, "Yeah, fuck you, Skull Kid," and like, Joss, you guys are fucking assholes. You guys were never there for me and shit.
Yeah,
it'll come. It'll come.
Yeah, I mean, it already happened before, right?
Yeah, well, exactly my point, right? And he also already went at Stretch, from what I've heard.
Oh yeah, and Stretch was defending him against Tonic at first.
Oh my.
Yeah. But I guess Stretch, Stretch, he's very he makes liberal use of slurs, and I guess that offended Cyraxx on some level.
Yeah, I get that, but even Stretch says, you know what I mean? I've had the conversation with him before, and he's even said, he's like, "Bro, I'm a troll," and that told me enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like one of the nicest guys once he gets like the
exactly. Just because someone's a troll doesn't mean they're an asshole.
Yeah, and like
they're an asshole on the internet.
Yeah, I think Tonic too. Tonic actually thought I was like some type of ringleader organizing all these trolls. I'm like, no, dude, you're just talking to them on Discord, and I'm one of like, I'm not particularly a troll, but I guess I keep company with trolls, and I'm very pro freedom of speech, so I don't.
I mean, in a sense, that's kind of what I'm doing, man. Like Marty, I don't want to like call you out, bro, but I'm sorry. You're a troll. I mean, I'm trying to befriend Tyler too. Tyler NY. He's actually a pretty cool guy from what I've talked to him with.
I think like this whole idea that like we have to keep this internet shit all sanitized and PG is kind of just like dumb. like Let the
It
internet
is.
be what it
It
has
is.
always been.
Yeah, exactly. You know, what I mean, no one wants to see PG-13 shit. It's all 18R here.
Yeah, yeah, and like, and I said, I mean, this is what I had said to Cyraxx before when I came on when you were still like on his side, or to a degree or whatever, you know, or friends with him, I should say.
Yeah.
Where I came in and I said, like, you know, none of this is real, right? Like
Yeah.
90%, if not all, are just people fuck. And then not lambasted, but I got like, hey, you shouldn't really blow anyone's cover, you know. But I don't think
Yeah.
anything I would say even registered with him because he just left like
He,
immediately.
dude, it's in one ear and out the other with him. You can't tell him anything because like, you know how like I know I'm cutting off a little bit, but I'm not cutting off to the point where he's like, "Fuck you, motherfucker, you can't," like, and that's when I'm trying to say something to him. You know what I mean? Like, you
Yeah,
can't.
I
With
mean,
him.
when I came in, all I had asked at that time, when we first had our conversation, was like, "What is the plan?" And that was enough to send him. I mean, the reminding him the fact that he is going to be 40 years old in 10 years, and it's like that was enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's
I got Young Fox in here and Tyler NY. Is it okay if I bring him in?
Oh yeah, I don't mind, man. Before that though, I had one
All right,
question
awesome.
for you. Since I asked Cyrus, is what's your plan going forward? You don't have to dox you what you do for a living or anything, but like what do you plan to do with music? Are you just doing it as a hobby, or do you want to pursue it like full time?
I mean, like, I do it for fun and passion, man. Like, it helps me out. It makes me feel better. You know what I mean? Like, I got problems of my own. I won't state on here, but it makes those problems a little easier. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we all do that. That's probably the purest reason
But
to get into music. It's a form of expression.
yeah, and like, but if I get somewhere with it, then awesome. But like, I'm not expecting that, man. I'm just doing this for the fun of it.
Hey, that's the way to be, man. And hey, Tyler
Yeah.
and Fox, how's it going?
Oh, what's up, Skull Kid? It's nice to finally meet.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Glad to see you guys here.
Hold on, let me see who's talking. So I'm looking at the chat. Oh, it'd be Fox. Hey, Fox, how's it going, man? Nice to meet you.
Oh, it's going all right. I just want to say, Skull Kid, you know, if you want to know a little bit more about Cyraxx, you could interview me at like any time or something like that, because I've known the guy since 2017, and there's lots of stories.
Yeah, these guys know him rather well. A lot better than me.
I would totally love to do that. I haven't really done a full dedicated Cyraxx stream in a minute, but I could totally do some at some point.
I like your music, man. You know, Cyraxx has been holding you back a little bit, and right now he is so jealous of your music. He made a live stream saying like, "You could have came to me at any time, man." Like, no, it's
wow! Of course he is, dude. He pusses out. I've noticed in the last live stream too. He's trying to kiss my ass, and then I go and I say something, and it's like, "Oh, fuck that guy again." It's, dude, fuck you.
It's just a cycle, you know. And they delete his YouTube channel again. Wants to start fresh, and trolls catch him. I got a wrench on his channel. I banned everybody.
Awesome. Dude, I porn bombed him earlier. 3 different fucking times in the same stream.
Young Fox seen it. I know
awesome.
You did
I'm
too.
glad.
I porn bombed him with his own image. It was amazing.
Yep. And then you gave your good fucking signature laugh. I love that.
Jasmine Monique helped me obviously get those images along with Marty. Jasmine was just straight up, you know, using Cyraxx, and then we got a jerk off video from him. And
it's gross.
Let me quote something Mr. Garrison said. Crypt, be thankful that you have actual fans, unlike Cyraxx, because all those people in this chat, they're just trolls. Like, they don't actually like his music. They just like to get content
that's fair.
And poke fun of him. You know?
Yeah, like, that's fair. You know what I mean? And the way I also, like, whenever I see them also talk to, like, I'm just kind of like, I see what you guys are doing. I don't got no problem with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm here for Cyraxx.
You know, I was one thing I posed to Cyraxx, like I said, the first time Crypt and I had a chat. It was me and Juice talking to Cyraxx, and I came in and posed a question to Cyraxx. You're going to be 40 in 10 years. What's the plan? And my question is what do you guys think is going to happen once, you know, his family, his mom, eventually passes? Where's he going to end up?
The state will take care of him, just like Juggalo Vlogs.
But Young Fox, you said it's one thing. Maybe he'll be staring at the wall, listening to the same songs every day, and they're trying to see how his inner mind works.
Yeah. I mean, he had it better before he came to the community, though. I'll tell you that. Like, his family and friends on Facebook actually liked him, supported him. He didn't have so many dislikes. But when you backstab people for trolls and people tell you, dude, they're trolling you, stop it. I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
I
dude, I was one of those people, man. I was trying to tell him, like, dude, you're getting trolled. Like, why do you react? And he just kept reacting. So I'm at this point, man, you know what I mean? And now I'm kind of going out in the same fucking way. I'm trying to I told him everything he needs to do and he's not getting it. So I'm just gonna keep going.
And his poor mother or grandmother, whoever that is,
Grandmother.
She constantly says, "Why are you even talking to these people?" Like,
but at the same time, she partakes in these criminal acts. One of them being, it was on Cyraxx's video where she threw away these hair bundles that belonged to another person. They thought it belonged to Heather, but it got delivered to the wrong house.
Oh yeah, she even went to.
I remember that.
Yeah, she even went to Cyraxx's ex-girlfriend's work,
and that
had
is
to get
against
removed.
the law.
She went to Cyraxx's ex-girlfriend's work and tried to harass her over some $300, and she got escorted out of there by the police. Like, she's just as crazy as she is. The way he was born is even crazy.
Well, yeah, where do you think Cyraxx gets his attitude from? It started getting worse when Sally started doing all of this.
That's an interesting thing, though, about his birth. I remember in one stream he had said, it was a couple streams ago, he said that he was born with translucent skin or transparent skin. I'm like, are you fucking tadpole? What are you?
Fucking invisible man. What the fuck?
Yeah. Why do you think his name is called Chance, school kid? Why? Think about it. I mean, it's easy.
But at the end of the day, I can't help but, even if she is kind of a piece of shit too, I can't help but feel sorry for just having that as your legacy,
Yeah. It's sad, you know what I mean? Because dude, he says that he also takes care of her and all that shit, but look what he's also done to her. He's got a charge against her because he's hit her and shit and everything.
Dude, Sally had to move his ass down into the basement, but he said he wanted to go down there by himself to help out his grandmother. Like, how the fuck are you helping your grandma by living
exactly?
It's just and the thing is too is it's such a it's misplaced ambition on Cyraxx's end. I wish I had the drive that he has to do that, but in actual effective music writing, he has the passion, but he has none of the know-how and refusal to grow.
Well, dude, the problem is with that is because he already thinks he has the know-how when he doesn't.
Every single day I wake up in this motherfucker.
And
fucking dick.
It's a shame. Who Cyraxx could learn a ton from is Chris Chan.
Ooh.
The story of Chris Chan. Maybe he could see some similarities, but I doubt he would.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, one year out the other.
No, man, I think we all knew, or maybe Young Fox should be asked us. I mean, maybe he already knew that Cyraxx wasn't going to make it anywhere. Also, based off of his looks. I mean, just look at him, dude.
I mean, here's the thing: if this was 2002 and Cyraxx got on America's Most Wanted or American Idol, Jesus Christ, America's Most Wanted would be a completely different thing. But if he got onto American Idol and did a William Hung or whatever, he could probably get a decent album deal like that as a gimmick.
Yeah, because people like to use their ugly looks and disabilities to try to get noticed on the internet. I know that's a fact. I don't think it makes sense, to be honest.
That one dude, the Asian dude, he got an entire record deal, multiple records, off of just being bad at singing. It would have been a profitable thing for him. He would have had enough that he could have lived a decent life.
Oh, isn't that the guy that went 21, 22, or whatever?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I do like watching Cyraxx and poking fun at him here and there, but it is a sad state of affairs.
The dude's a complete piece of shit. If he died, I wouldn't feel any remorse for him. Like, I'm sorry, I might sound like an asshole saying that, but he does a lot of.
I mean, not
shit.
really, man. I don't, dude. If you heard what I said to him earlier, I said I'd literally kill him if I ever got the chance because of the half the shit he said to me.
I mean, that's the thing too. Is that it's a sad situation, but then you look at his personality. You know.
Yeah. It's kind of expected.
Yeah.
Some people actually believe that like he's faking being mentally disabled to like troll people, and I've sat there and told him like, no, he's acted like this behind the scenes. Like me and Tyler here have witnessed it.
Yeah.
I highly doubt it's a dedicated LARP, especially because you would think if it was a dedicated troll thing that it would get to the point where it's so outrageous that it would be obvious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Funny story, by the way. I was looking at one of Cyraxx's videos today, and I was sitting in my chair, I was laughing so hard I fucking tipped back and I hit my head up against the fucking wall, and I blame Cyraxx for that, man. I have like a fucking little hole in the wall because of that. That was sad. I fucking broke a plate beneath me too. So
I'd be pissed at him too. Fuck.
I mentioned this on stream. I think I was talking to Israel, who was like one of my viewers, and I said that he's like one of the even though despite everything, his looks, his personality, whatever, he's had several girlfriends, and I find that fascinating.
Okay,
have
but
you seen
want
the
to know the
girlfriends?
reason why though?
Why?
He has no standards, and he'll pick the lowest, most desperate girls like out there. Like he like.
Well, I think
he'll just date anybody.
Because the majority of the time, it's the fat girls who are desperate for love.
Yeah.
I will say this: Heather was the only good-looking girl out of that batch. Yeah. I will say that 1,000%.
I'm
not saying a lot.
I don't know about all that.
No. Because if you've seen Kendall Smith, that crazy bitch's teeth and shit, you would have been like, "What the fuck?"
Well, yeah, but at least her face looked appealing. I mean, Heather's face was all jacked up.
Well,
no,
the thing
Candle?
With Heather, the thing is with Heather is Heather had Cyraxx's personality though completely. Like they were very much alike in that regard.
Do you remember Robo Abby with the Robo arm?
No, I don't know that. What?
Oh yeah, he had a girlfriend that had like a robot arm because she tried to kill herself in front of a train, and the train took.
I remember that story. Fuck.
Jesus.
Oh God, but he's made up like so many other delusional stories. Like he's tried to make himself look cool in the past. Like it's crazy. Like
look at all the record deals that this dude has had.
Dude, my friend Bradley wanted to make a record label and shit, right? And he made Cyraxx the co-owner. Now this was back when we first met him, didn't know who he was and shit. And, I got with the group and whatever, and he just, like, fucked shit all up. He got involved with trolls, all this, got our channel deleted because he kept, like, yelling at trolls too much, trying to say, this is a business page, no drama. Yet he's sitting there for 25 minutes saying, I'll fucking kill you if you come to my motherfucking house. I'll slit your throat open. I'm like, yo, your stupid ass is going to get us in trouble with the FBI or something by threatening these people.
Hey, what's wrong with you and Bradley are a lot alike, sort of. I feel like if you.
I wouldn't say that because Crypt K does like Lil Peep shit, Lil Peep type music. Bradley does trap music.
Bradley has. But Bradley has the voice for that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but Bradley's more on the Juggalo side of things. He doesn't do like Lil Peep type stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a Juggalo.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, that's another thing too I like about Cyraxx is. He always goes on about this is the Cyraxx Nation. It's a community, and I'm like, I don't think anyone's. I don't know.
Bro, you want to know who the Cyraxx Nation unity was? It was me. Yeah. Me. I was the one keeping that shit together. It was just me and him. That was it.
Dude,
no one likes the kid. Nobody likes him.
Think about this. Why are Cyraxx's why are all of Cyraxx's biggest fans, Cyraxx Nation diehards and tryhards there? The people who trolled him the most and the people who exposed him for being a piece of shit and all of this, why are they all of a sudden his biggest fans? You know why? Because it's a troll itself.
Yep.
And although I will say I would gladly wear a Race Wars t-shirt.
I mean, now we know that shit is funny, but with Cyraxx, I mean,
twice. So I win that.
Yeah, Tyler wins.
Like
by
he
forfeit.
said, like he said and done a lot of stupid shit.
And like you know, with I offered to make Cyraxx a song. I told him, send me. Here's the thing, though. My only stipulation for it was send me an acapella, and I'll build a beat around it, because I know for a fact that if I just send him a beat, it's gonna be fucking awful, because I won't be able to edit the vocals together like I was doing the other day on stream. You know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But like with his, and the thing is too, though, I will say this: even though his artwork isn't, it's not
his.
It's yes, but like it is technically transformative artwork. I will give him that.
Okay. So let's think about it this way, Skull Kid. From my perspective, he was doing a live stream, and he took someone's picture off of like DeviantArt, right? And he was on stream like blurring it. Like that's not art, man. Like he's literally blurring out the image, like one sign at a time on the streets, and he's calling that art.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's ethical or even moral, but I am saying that it would technically fall under transformative. If he tries to sell it, though, that would be a different story.
Yeah, and
he does. He does.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! What I was gonna say.
Because like with hip hop, you know, if you sample something, you have to give royalties to the original person.
That is true.
Unless it's public domain. So, you know, the same thing would go for transformative artwork.
Let's be real. We can't consider Cyraxx a rapper because he doesn't rhyme his words.
Right, dude. And he also tries to justify that, too. He tries to, not all rappers rhyme. What the fuck?
No, yeah, sure. It's like you talk into a microphone.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Because 99.9% do.
He came on to Skull Juice and said that, and I just like, you know, fuck it. Because I've been trying to play nice so we can get him on the show more, because people like when he comes on. So I was just like, yeah, fair enough, whatever. I mean, you could make the argument that, yeah, not all rappers have to rhyme, but like it doesn't make, unless you're doing some like weird, like outsider art, like fucking experimental shit. It I don't know, like
if you're doing it like a parody song, like the non-rhyme rap, then I'd get it. But trying to be serious about it and all that shit, that's just dumb.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I didn't want to go at him again, because he was using her death for views or like promoting the race.
Oh yeah, the Jamie Nicole thing. I don't know much about what happened there. I guess Marty killed. I don't fucking know. I'm going by.
He calls Jamie to kill herself. Tyler, it's people like you that caused Jamie to kill herself. It's all over the place. I actually spoke to the person that did the autopsy on Jamie. Like, what?
Yeah, dude, Cyraxx was all over the place with that.
Like, if I'm going by what Cyraxx has said, that's what that is. But what I've heard outside of what Cyraxx has said is that it was like a drug-related thing.
It wasn't even. That's the funny thing.
No.
No.
Well, Cyraxx
she had a heart attack, dude.
Cyraxx will tell different stories, like with certain situations and stuff. Like he changes them up a lot. Like he changed the story about his birth, like to his own friends, then tells a bunch of random trolls on the internet, here's what really happened. Like, what the fuck? And
I've had speaking of beat stealing and stuff that Cozy said in chat, I've had chats with Zentrix Beats, who's the German producer who Cyraxx stole his beat and was going to sell it. And I had actually helped him like look into legal proceedings back way when Cyraxx and I had major beef. And he eventually said, "Nah, I can't really do anything because it's like copyright law in a different fucking country." Which I think that's what pissed me off the first time I heard about all this shit that he was doing. As someone who makes beats for, you know, living and sells them and shit, like it bothers me because entry-level producers will put these things up and people like him will take it and try to make money off of it. And it's just a shame.
I will say this though, Cyraxx has made beats before, like on Soundtrap and mobile apps and stuff, but when he does his own songs, he takes other people's beats.
Oh yeah.
It's loops. It's loops that are already made, and they're not meant to be actually used for
it's like this. He uses drum pad apps, but instead of like doing
Yeah.
a build up, like he just like
Oh,
hits a bunch of
Tyler.
random buttons at the same time, and then just fucking lets it play. It's like, oh gosh.
Also,
I used to do that when I first started, but I mean, I don't do that shit anymore. I make my
He
own
does
fucking
have
loops.
an album on Spotify and all platforms. It's called Blackout, and it's just all just like
how many
dubstep
views
work and
or
everything.
plays did he get on that? How many plays did he get?
How many plays has he gotten? He doesn't have a lot. He claims they're hit singles, but there's one song with 68 plays, and it's his best
he
song.
claims that like replays, like I click on it once and you click on it again, are hits. Yeah, I don't think so. Two plays aren't even hits.
Dude, here's another thing. Spotify takes a majority of the money. Like you
yeah, I know. I already know about that.
Like if you get 1 million plays, you only get like $100,000 or something like that.
Yeah, and you know that's the thing that I went on to. I tried to impart to him the other day is that even if he had gotten 1,000 subscribers and gotten AdSense on his videos, all that money would go to the copyrighted material that he goes over in his little shows. You know, he would get copyright claimed to hell.
Yep.
Also, and another thing too that differentiates, like, you know, you can start out doing that stuff, but like with Tonic, you have an actual aesthetic with your work, and you have different methods of making it.
It's completely its own like breed of whatever. Because I mean, I'm using all kinds of different equipment. Like, I was joking with Marty the other day, and I was like, because he was looking into Cyraxx's beats, and we blew the lid off of the stupid artist that he keeps copying the pictures from. And I put that on my stream, and I was like, nope, this is the guy he keeps putting the picture up of. And I was like, hey, Marty, why don't you look into, see who I'm stealing my beats from? And Marty looks at me, and he goes like, no, that's fucking impossible. It's ridiculous. Okay. Doesn't sound like anybody else's shit because it can't. It's just whatever the fuck I'm making with what I'm doing. Because, I don't know. It's very untraditional.
And you know what I would actually like if Cyraxx could just stick to making his own stuff, and even if it was bad, he could still technically make a career off of that. One of my favorite outsider artists, Viper the Rapper, he does that like crazy. The dude has over 600.
I know who Viper is. Oh, I know who you're talking about. He's got 1,000 albums, and he says ridiculous claims. No, trust me, I know who Viper is. He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. And he's not what you would traditionally label appealing to listen to. Although I would argue actually that some of his albums are actually really interesting concept albums, even if they're unintentional. Like
there's this disher that was like obsessed with the guy. Like he listened to a lot of Kanye West, and that's one thing we got along with. But he just couldn't shut the fuck up about this Viper guy. And I'm like, okay, so he's just some sort of like meme lord or whatever, and he just fucking makes like troll albums. So I mean, I liked the idea of that. I can't say that I can stand by any of the guy's work musically. I mean, obviously he's not trying to take anything very seriously.
There's an album that's also traditionally you would consider it kind of garbage by this guy named Jandik. And Jandik is this guy who's like, he's been mentally ill his entire life, and he's been recording albums since the 70s, and it's almost like anti-folk art rock, and it's really interesting. And it's not traditionally bad. It's not for everyone, but there is an audience for weird, traditionally not great music, and even some people can take inspiration from that. But with Cyraxx, his work is so derivative and just surface level that it just comes across as parody, even if you try to take it seriously.
It's always going to be parody, though. There's no like, okay, Skull Kid, I don't know what you did with his music yesterday, but I saw you were flexing with it on your channel, just like recordings of him. Could you do like realistically anything with that other than make it a parody? Could you actually turn it into something?
I pulled together from his 40-minute Crypt K diss. I pulled together about like fucking 8 bars of usable rhymes, but again, that's chopped to hell.
Exactly.
The problem with him is and it's really interesting when he's rapping, he doesn't go for the easy rhyme words. So like things that end in vowel sounds, like A or O or U. He kind of always stumbles around on the like the harsher, non melodic.
I want to point out something, Skull, that you're probably not seeing, is that what he's doing whenever he's rapping is he's literally projecting whatever his fucking thoughts were in the last, like, fucking 3 hours or whatever. So whatever was said to him by whoever person, that's who the rap's going to be about, and it's always just some fucking major projection shit. Mm-hmm. And it's, god damn it, it's the same every goddamn time. It's the same, but it's different. It's like words on a randomizer.
The difference between Cyraxx and an actual rapper is, Cyraxx is, basically a rapper will take a meaning and present it in an artistic way, and Cyraxx is just skipping the artistic way and just putting it right out there instead of using
completely
or analogy or something like that.
Like, I don't have to write my raps. I can do them all in one take. No, you can't. That's why Bradley had to ghostwrite for him.
I mean, if you're really just not rhyming when you're rapping, it's technically just spoken word.
Yeah, so I mean, like, but there's still spoken word. Like Me Without You is spoken word. Okay, I guess a more current example is that Hobo Johnson kid spoken word. That sounds far better than what the hell Cyraxx.
Well, I mean, no, he still rhymes though, bro. Hobo Johnson still rhymes. He's just kind of offbeat.
Oh god, I hate the kid. He's fucking.
And like you can even make. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I wasn't saying anything. Go ahead.
Oh, well, no, I was going to say, and you don't even have to have a traditional rhyme scheme. Like, a lot of people go like, oh, roses are red, violets are blue, blah, 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 blah. You could do polyrhythmic rhyme schemes, something like MF Doom does, although he does traditional rhyme schemes as well. But you could do an entire album of polyrhythmic rhyme schemes that don't have a traditional pattern. But he doesn't really even do that. It's just spoken word.
I will say one rapper that I do consider to be very unique is very underrated West Coast legend E40. Like, that dude can spit, but he has like such a unique flow. It's kind of like he's offbeat, but he's so fast, like on the shit.
He is a
he's been everywhere.
Rapper. He's actually on a Broken Side song, believe it or not. If you guys know Broken Side.
My God!
Are you serious? I know Broken Side. Oh my God! I haven't thought of them in years. Jesus Christ! You remember when they tried to do the Patreon to actually get their album funded and nobody fucking cared?
Oh yeah,
I can't believe the Cottonmouth. I can't believe the Cottonmouth Kings signed him. That was the dumbest mistake they could ever.
Oh, that's some gay shit. That is some gay ops right there. Is what they were doing. Jesus,
fun fact about Broken Side is I've actually hung out with them, and I kind of lost interest in them after he went after my friend's sister who was underage at the time, and they ended up fucking after a show. The singer and him. She doesn't regret it though, but it was still sketchy. But it was on the song "Booty Call" off of their second album, I think. And E40, it was very clearly that like E40 was just getting it for a paycheck.
Yeah,
I know what song you're talking about.
Yeah, E40 though is completely underrated. He's one of those guys who he's on a ton of things as features, but no one really knows any of his standout solo work.
Like the only song people really know by him is Captain Save-A-Ho, which is like an old school classic. Mm-hmm. I personally like his song. Yup. Ever told on a nigga? Nope. Ever squeeze a trigger? Yep. It's my all-time favorite by him.
Good one. Yeah. I like that one a lot, actually. Yeah, I haven't lived that in a while. Ooh.
I mean, I like all types of music, but my main focal point is old school hip-hop and like underground and horrorcore shit.
Well, if it wasn't for E40, I would have never found out about Swisher House or any of that fucking Texas kind of shit. Like, Chameleon and Paul Wall and all the... Man, I remember a lot of that shit when I was a kid.
I mean,
Too Short. Holy shit, Too Short is one of the ones I really got into because of E40. Because E40 kept talking about Too Short, and Too Short's still making music to this day. I would say E40 not only being really good, he just opened the door for a lot of rappers that would have otherwise not really given a shit about. And so there's that.
Who I could actually say who's a West Coast person who I find at least his later work to be completely overrated is Snoop Dogg. I think after the first initial couple albums, I really...
Oh, God, no, it's gone downhill. Yeah, I don't like Snoop Dogg anymore.
I
I
mean,
don't understand the hype.
Make America Crip again was okay, but like the gospel album, then converting to Islam and Rastafarianism, it's like Snoop, come on, man.
No, okay, so he did a free show in our town, right? We had the video of it. It was for the college students, and all he does is a few lines from whatever song, and then he just starts talking to the audience. He doesn't finish songs anymore, or at least he didn't with this one. And it was just, God, if that's really how Snoop Dogg is, I don't want to go see another show he
Let's
does.
be real though. Doggy Style and Dr. Dre's The Chronic are all-time classics. Let's give them props.
Oh,
for
yeah,
that, at least.
agreed.
Oh yeah, no, they're good CDs. It's just the guy just seems like a little past his prime at this point. Just not even worth going to see.
I think the fame and the success of those albums ruined him because he didn't have that hunger, and he tries to experiment and try all these different things, but he never has a solid footing on what made his original things so good. You know?
My cousin was going to protest the Snoop Dogg concert. It was fucking funny.
Why? Why of all fucking things?
Oh, because he was booked at the Illinois State Fair, and they banned this band called Confederate Railroad. And Snoop Dogg posts a lot of anti-Trump stuff, and he jokingly made a video where he pointed a gun at Trump, like in a music video, and it was like calling Trump a clown or something, like. And they were all mad about that, saying, we're going to protest his concert and all this. I'm like, okay, I don't care. Politics
Well, did it work? I mean,
no, it didn't work. He performed.
No, I mean, I don't know. I'd imagine he would have been too scared to do so, and probably would have tapped out. Would have understood being Snoop Dogg and all. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. But you're telling me he had the courage to go on anyway? That's incredible. Wow, what an amazing person.
Well, think about this. It's Springfield, Illinois. It's not that great of a capital.
Yeah, it's like too far away.
Like, it's not that great of a capital. Plus,
I wish I could go there.
Plus, the crime in that area is so bad that people get swatted almost every now and then. So, a couple rednecks and MAGA hats would be pummeled by a bunch of people from his crowd. So, let's take it with that.
Just sounds like some very brave and stunning, work that was done there.
Well, it's not that brave when he's going to like.
Hold on. Brave and stunning. You got to put them both together, or else they don't work.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
I mean, it's not really that surprisingly brave and stunning. I mean, you got a couple.
See, there you go. You put them both together. That's good.
Yeah, that felt good. I like hearing that.
Just brave and stunning all the way around.
Dog isn't that deep to me. I mean, I could agree with that. Because he's hanging around like all these new rappers and shit. Like, dude, you don't be doing that.
I mean, I understand, like, showing love to new rappers and stuff, like trying to help them.
No,
but
these rappers are bad.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Look, you guys. He doesn't even have to make money for the rest of his life, and he's good.
Ooh, you want to know another underrated West Coast rapper? Spice One. He's been on a kick lately.
I never even heard of that guy.
How?
What? Spice One?
Yeah.
Come on.
Never even heard of him. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Welcome to the game.
Yeah, I've never heard of him either.
Oh,
yeah,
you guys
I'm not.
gotta listen
Yeah,
to Spice One.
I guess I do. Again, first time hearing about the guy.
There's a song on the Ringmaster, "Get Off Me, Dog," that samples one of his beats.
Oh, really? Okay, now I'm well aware of that song. Get off me, dog.
I can say I'm probably the least I guess informed of West Coast shit, considering I'm a New York boy.
Makes sense.
Get off me, dog.
So you're more like
now I want to hear
you're more like a Wu-Tang and Big Pun type than a Snoop, Dre, and NWA type.
Oh, absolutely. Wu-Tang, Big L. I would probably say Mobb Deep. If we're talking classics, I would say modern New York rap it's varied, but there are some people that I highly dislike. Like Tekashi is fucking trash. I don't.
Yes.
I mean, it's trash, but it's popular. That's the thing. It's enough to catch a hook, to catch an ear.
Look at the guy.
Yeah,
look at the fucking guy.
But his latest album flopped though, and he was.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought he was just still making singles.
It's because despite rap, becoming incredibly commercialized and degenerate, they are not willing to support a pedophile, and he is a pedophile.
Yep, he is. He has a film of underage girls. That's very true. That's
He's a
proven.
snitch and a pedo. Let's not forget that. Oh,
I
Yeah.
always find one thing very interesting about hip hop, especially in New York, in a lot of the and even in down south hip hop, is there's a contrast between the hedonistic, shake your ass and like quick fuck whatever, but there's also some underlying conservative values brought on by the Christian parenthood, or parenthood. So you get these like conflicting values where they're very liberal in one sense, but they are, and even to this day, there's a very strong underlying dislike of homosexuality and just all types of shit. So that's one of the interesting things that I always find that no one really talks about in hip hop is, these underlying differing attitudes. Like everyone wants to fuck and get high and get drunk or whatever, but the minute you start talking about fucking kids or like fucking, if someone's gay, they have to call it out, especially in like 90s hip hop.
Yeah,
Well,
there's been a lot
I
of
just
talks
personally
about the
think
gay Illuminati agenda in hip
This is
hop.
where I said Pop Smoke is better than Tupac.
It's something that's never really gonna like. How the fuck are you even supposed to fix something like that? Obviously, it's something ingrained in the kind of culture. I mean, how would you even approach that? Honestly, it's I don't know. Yeah, you can look at the
unpopular opinions when it comes to terms of hip hop. I will say that.
But it's definitely a more. I see where Skull Kid is coming from. It's always going to have this kind of disposition towards the LGBTQ community, no matter what, because they make themselves polarizing in the horrible things that they do.
Exactly, and I mean, especially in because the thing is with hip hop, some of the main features of it are hedonism and materialism, but also male bravado, and male bravado doesn't mesh with going around to fucking.
It's polar fucking opposite. Polar goddamn opposite. It'll never fucking match. So it's just.
Which is why I think Tekashi fails, is because even if he's not strictly an LGBT thing, he's trying to balance the bravado with these colors that attract children, and with his past of being a pedophile and these like goofy, cartoony colors, it just doesn't jive well with the base of what hip hop is.
No, I completely get that. I completely get that, and I think a lot of fucking people do.
Look kind of like really not
Terrible,
good right now.
Fucking awful.
Yeah, it makes it look bad.
Piece of shit.
It really does.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he gets plays and hits, but if his album flops, then that means he's objectively fucking not good.
Well, I mean, you have to ask yourself how many of those plays and hits are bought for. Like, how many times have been...
That's true.
Exactly.
And the guy he's known to be a fake ass, too.
Dude,
like,
he even... Really oh, my God. Dude, he tried to make a part 2 to Akon's Locked Up. I was like, oh,
no, that's not. You realize Akon has done so much for fucking different countries like Haiti and shit, where Hillary Clinton dropped the fucking ball. He's actually helped with water filtration, education, buildings, all kinds of things. Akon has really spent his money doing shit. That's why you haven't heard a fucking lot from him.
I will
Jesus
say this.
Christ.
I know hip-hop takes a weird spot in politics, but I never really fucked with like, I used to fuck with politics a bit, but I never really fuck with politics when it comes to rap and stuff. Like, I don't rap about the shit or anything like that.
It just sucks that the good that does go on, you just don't really fucking hear. You got to look into it. And when it comes to these celebrities, it really sucks. They do hard work.
I think good hip hop and good punk rock share a common thing, is that they do not support any political party. The minute that Bernie Sanders fucking essentially broke up Christ, now I can't.
Public Enemy? Yeah.
Public Enemy. The minute they broke up Public Enemy, because, Flavor Flav, say what you want about him, but he knew what the fucking thing was about. We're not supporting anything. We're fighting against any authority. Like,
exactly.
That's the thing. Like, I think you can make political music. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I do think it betrays the spirit of which it was established in,
Yeah, and there's a lot of people who have like very different political stances that like music. I mean, there's people that like ICP that have like Confederate flag tattoos and stuff like that, even though ICP's completely
I don't
against it.
understand
It's
that.
crazy.
I honestly still don't understand it to this day.
Like, I mean,
the whole...
I don't, but
And like with me personally, like you know, as someone who evolved from originally I was quite liberal, you know, in New York, but now I'm more so right wing. But I still like I made a concept album, but even in that concept album, I'm not essentially saying MAGA 2020, you know, whatever. I'm mainly talking about
apparently right now Joe Biden is really leading. I'm not sure if you've seen that. Well, I would consider that fake news. I mean, any news to do with politics.
What, his son smoking crack and getting a foot job? Yeah, I saw it.
Also, Biden just did a video where he had a Freudian slip and he said that we have the most extensive voter fraud organization in the country right now. It was a clear slip of the tongue, but it was funny.
yeah, I'm not really for Democrats or Republicans. I think they've been fucking this country over for years now.
Well, I'm all for crack smoking and foot jobs, though. I mean, that's the thing. If I can see that, I'm going to see that.
I will say, though, yeah, the two-party system has really kind of it's really narrowed down like what we have available to us. Like, and the thing is that it's not really based on what the people want. It's who has the most money and power. You know, it's not really based on like what we actually want.
You know,
so you're not going to vote at all, or what's up?
I believed in one thing that I thought was an unpopular opinion, but a lot of people actually agree with me on this. I think we should legalize prostitution, but like the jobs where you can be a prostitute and stuff, like have stuff like where they can check if you have like STDs and stuff like that. Make a legal way of doing it.
Prostitution isn't illegal if you place a camera in front of you guys having sex.
Yeah, it's just pornography. You just need to report it. Amateur pornography is the closest you can particularly get to this.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
There's a lot of OnlyFans that have started up, and there's a lot of people who have done amateur pornography within Pornhub Next Video within the last year alone.
Yeah. 1 second, guy. I'll be right back.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like legitimate business and shit, like brothels.
Yeah, these are legitimate prostitutes and stuff. The money's going to them through a business. I don't know how much more legitimate you want it to get.
Well, no, that's not like what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when it comes to prostitution, but it's non-digital. Like
non-digital? Why would it? Oh, for Yif's sake.
Okay, some guy go gets a prostitute and he doesn't film it or anything like that. He gets in trouble.
Stop saying that. I'm gonna kill you, man.
Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, somebody shouldn't have to record them having sex with a prostitute just to get away with it. Like, that's dumb.
Yeah, it's just a fucking camera, man. What are you worried about?
I'm not worried about it. I'm just saying, like...
Sounds like you're worried about that camera. What? Wait, are you worried about your dick being on camera? Is that what's going on?
No.
I don't know. It sounds like it. See, I'm not worried about my dick being on camera. If my dick's in some dude's ass.
No, we know. Trust me, we already know you're good with your nuts being on camera. We know.
No, I'm not saying it in that sense. I'm talking about like a guy who just picks up a prostitute out of nowhere and stuff. Like, doesn't even have the intent to film it or film it at all, and just wants to get some ass. And then it's like, you know, especially people who like self-prostitute and get arrested for it. It's like dumb.
Well, I you know what, Box? Now that we've had this conversation, I think I'll film all of my sexual interactions.
Okay, I do think.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, Skull Kid. I don't want you wasting battery. Yeah, you can turn off your camera, you know.
What's up?
You can turn off your camera.
Oh, it's fine. It's attached to my computer. I don't mind.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you were using your phone and like your battery was draining.
Oh no! I was going to get charcoal. I was smoking.
All
right. What I was gonna say is though I do agree with Fox that there is an argument to be made for legalizing pornography, if anything, just to one.
No, not pornography, prostitution.
I'm sorry.
Prostitution,
prostitution, not pornography. Pornography is already legal, Jesus. But legalizing prostitution, I think, would at least to some degree, drastically reduce STDs if it was like moderated like that. I think that would be a benefit.
Yeah,
I mean,
And
they do that in.
I think if more people like also self-prostitute, they wouldn't have to worry about like pimps and shit abusing them and all that.
that's very true too. It could be a lot safer.
All they have to worry about is
Again,
abusing them.
that's where we have like OnlyFans, where people are already fucking doing that. Though I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something here.
You know, I know what you're missing in your life, Tonic, and I think it's pretty simple. I think what you're missing is a lady in your life.
Oh, shut up, Tyler. You're like 5.
Oh, yo, is Sarah back?
Wow, Tonic. I mean, I'm
Tonic,
shocked.
you're getting quiet, man. Is Sarah back, bro?
Oh no, she is. But I mean, like, what does that have to do with anything?
Oh, good. She finally made it home.
I'm just gonna say this. I was asked by somebody.
Yeah, I mean, like,
You asked by
to
somebody.
clarify that she is alive.
No. Who were you asked by? I need to get my Diamond Fox intel.
I will tell you, but not on stream.
Yeah, it's Music Boost Marty. It's always Music Boost Marty. It's always he's always like busted. You know, like at least he was with me when the whole like Cyraxx thing fucking exploded, because fuck that thing. Oh, he's being such a retard.
No, I still want to be a part of that. That segment sounds awesome.
Yeah, no, I wanted to do that. So every time he Skull Kid, this is one thing I wanted to do on my show at least. So every time we get him like copying some artwork or like a beat, we'd actually like hunt down whatever it is, and then we just like fucking show off like what one he was stealing versus like the video he's doing it in.
Yeah.
What?
I've done that with not any of his like stuff that he said he's worked, but I tracked down the stuff that was on his it was like a beat pack page where he's selling like beat pack and merch and stuff. Driftwork beats,
which is illegal.
Oh. Yeah, that's.
Crypt, I can actually I don't know if you can even show everyone this, but I made a little comparison thing. I could send it to you really quick.
Oh yeah, I can try. I am doing this from my phone and shit, so I'm not sure.
Oh, it's all good. I'll just send it either way, and if not, but basically, this was back when I had first found Cyraxx, and I found out that he was selling this person's art, not only just using it for his webpage, but selling his art on this person's art on hats and mugs and Charlie Sheen, apparently.
Oh Jesus!
And when I brought it up to him, he's like, "I have no idea what that is."
Hold on.
You'll see if Crypt can pull it up in some way.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. If not, I'll post it in the Discord so Tyler can see it. Tyler, if you also want to invite Young Fox to our Discord, you can.
Which Discord is it?
I think it's still called Moi. I think it's called Moi. It's the one that Jasmine made, but she left me in charge of it.
That right afterwards, I guess.
Yeah. All right, I'm just trying to find it. Okay, yeah, I remember this. All right. I can't figure out how to bring it up, but I'm just gonna send it in the Discord.
Yeah. By the way, if you want to drop that link, you could drop the Discord link in the chat. I'll hop in there too if you don't mind.
Yeah, actually, sure. Give me 1 second. I gotta find a way to fucking
there's a lot
send
of
it to myself.
conversation about Cyraxx in there. I mean, you'll enjoy it. By the way, Tonic, I don't know why you burp into your microphone thinking that you're cool. It's actually very disgusting.
Sorry, what? What the fuck are you talking about?
There you go.
Oh, the burping? Oh, okay. My phone's running low. I think I'm gonna get back to watching Baked Alaska.
Baked Alaska streamer.
Yeah. He's a streamer, and I've been watching him for fucking days. So that's what I've been doing. Like, you guys are like wondering, like, oh, what's Tonic doing? That's what I'm doing. I'm watching Baked Alaska. I've been doing that for like over a week now.
I've been wondering about that. I think we've been too worried about Sarah to even worry about you, which is very.
Oh, well, I mean, she's back home. She's sleeping right now in the bed, so she's all good, man.
How do we know that she's back home?
What are you, retarded? That's.
Well, I mean, yeah, but there's no proof. You don't have any proof of it.
I don't care.
which is why I didn't believe Marty.
Oh my god, I don't care. No, again, I'm going to get back to watching this sad person in an RV kick people out because he's getting frustrated while someone with diabetic legs. Yeah, no, that's what I thought. You don't know anything about that because you don't watch that shit. I've been watching it for over a fucking week. It's been fucking fascinating.
I don't watch that shit.
No, you don't watch that shit.
Yeah,
I watch that shit.
I don't watch.
It's much more entertaining. Much more entertaining. I mean, that guy's having a mental fucking breakdown. He got tased yesterday. Tased 4 fucking times. Fucking crazy, man. Shit. Yeah, dude. And like I'm saying, shit goes down. But no, you guys are missing all of it. Ugh.
Oh no, we covered a little bit of that on Heejazz. The one guy.
You did, and I saw you guys are doing that. Yeah, that's what like kind of got me started on like, oh man, there's other YouTubers that are like fucking actually. I don't know. It's something I actually wanted to watch. You know, I don't know. So I'd say your channel, like, the more I watch that, I'm like, oh yeah, Jim Sterling's a YouTuber, and Tonka Saw's a YouTuber, Medicur's a, you know, it just kind of made me remember, like, oh yeah, there's a lot more outside that community of YouTube.
Well, yeah, but you find kind of ironic they said that we need to watch this guy.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty crazy. Again, I just been watching it on my own time, just being like, whoa, crazy, you know? Like, it's nuts. They're doing, like, shots out of, like, crevices in his fucking body that, like, dude, they were not there before, that's for sure.
I don't remember asking, though.
There was a moment where Baked Alaska was also, like, starting a cult for a moment.
Yeah, oh no, and he creepily, like, touches girls all the time and shit. It's so fucking weird. Oh my god. And he freaks out in front of the camera. He's got his own stream. He can, like, put on multiple streams, so I'll sit there with my laptop and, like, look at this stream while doing it on my phone. It's insane. It's fucking crazy, man. Like I said, it's a whole thing. Static turned me onto it. So Static really showed me these IRL streams. What's up?
You're weird.
How am I weird? How am I weird? Static again, like, this is what I started doing.
Just leave.
Oh, shut up, man. Again,
I'll see you next time. You're just weird right now.
Oh, I'm weird. I'm weird because I'm watching something different other than fucking Cyraxx.
You're weird.
I've been watching the LaFave Bros. Have you guys ever watched them? They do Oblivion Let's Plays, the game Oblivion, and they're really entertaining and down to earth.
I might watch. Could you link me that in Discord, Skull Kid?
Yeah, no problem.
That's Siren.
Well, I'm also watching that PPP kid fucking break this shit down. He actually said tonic and sales today, so that was pretty fucking funny.
PPP is a whole thing that, like,
oh man, but the fact that I got him to say tonic and sales is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's Ear Juice's thing. Like, I'm not too into the whole PPP thing personally. There's the playlist in Discord.
So I got that deleted stream he doesn't want around of him fucking naked and bitching about Ethan Ralph and shit. So, that's fucking fun to have on me. You know,
guys, just kind of random to say out loud, but there is one key to get very popular on YouTube without doing any work. Just wait until you're in your 70s or 60s, look like a fucking raisin, then start making gameplay videos, and with a face cam, you'll be all set. Easy views, because for some reason people like to watch old people play video games. So.
Oh, of course, that's it. Well, I'll get my Elgato capture card now, so I can just get started later.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream in a few minutes. Fucking Cyraxx ain't gonna
actually,
show
Skull
up.
Kid, do you do any fucking Animal Crossing gameplay or anything like that, or do you just have the pictures in your servers?
No, I don't do any gameplay playthroughs of it. But like, I just post pictures here and there. I haven't been playing too much. I just go on for the daily shit.
I'm gonna go on and get an Elgato capture card and just start streaming that shit because that's a game I actually do play.
Oh yeah, I have an Elgato. I'm just lazy about it.
So like, how is it? I've never bought one before. I mean, is it pretty easy to set up? Pretty straightforward?
Yeah. I've used it before for my N64. I've had issues getting the audio to work, but that may be because it's an older system. But
for a Switch, it would just work pretty seamlessly.
I haven't tried it with the Switch yet, but probably.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go in on one here pretty soon. So, Because I mean, playing the PlayStation 4 is great and all, but I mean, the Switch has games I actually fucking play.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
and
got Switch.
Donkey Kong Country 2 is up for free right now. I mean, I didn't even play that one as a kid. Played the first one, didn't play the second one.
You know what my favorite, oh, not my favorite, but one of my favorite games is Quake 1. And there's a game called Dusk that's coming to the Switch on Halloween that I'm very excited for. It's like an old school, like PC shooter, but you can play it mobile.
You realize did you see the Doom N64 is up on the Switch right now?
Yeah, because it came bundled with Doom Eternal, if you got that.
But Doom Eternal never came out for Switch. I mean, I don't know. That kind of pissed me the fuck off. But I mean,
it fucking did, man. I would have got it.
It didn't?
Well, I mean, I got it. No, it didn't come out yet. It's still in development, apparently. But then again, it's kind of been in development for a while. I don't see it coming out, man. Not for Switch anyway.
Man, I'll get it.
I don't know, man. 2016 was okay on the Switch, but I have it on PS4. That's clearly the superior version.
Yeah.
I mean, I have
anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to just put you guys backstage right now. If you guys want to leave, that's fine. I understand. I'm just going to say what I have to say about Cyraxx, and I'm going to end it.
Yeah,
thanks for having me on.
I gotta have you on my channel sometime, Crypt. I'm gonna.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta get to bed for tonight, but yeah, whenever you want me to, man, just hit me a message and I'll let you know if I'm free.
Will do, man. Y'all take it easy, okay?
Yeah, all of you guys take it easy. Tonic, it was nice seeing you. Skull Kid, it was great having you on. Tyler, it's always a pleasure seeing you.
Yeah, Tyler, you faggot.
I think he might be away from his thing, so that's okay right now. I'm just gonna. All right, well, yeah. If I might as well. Well, we're dropping like flies here.
All right, that's fine. Crypt, I'll see you tomorrow, man. Peace out.
Yeah, man, it was great seeing you.
Oh man, have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Well, this was fun, but Cyraxx, you're a pussy. One of the biggest fucking pussies I know. I gave you at least a fucking hour, an hour and a half to get your fucking pussy ass over here, but you decided not to. Now, will I go live again? I'm not sure. I might, but it all depends if you will actually come or not, because I'm not a guy that really likes to go live. It's just not my thing. But yeah, I will go live if you want to talk, because since you don't want to let me on your shit and you keep banning me from your backstage, since you want to say I'm rage quitting, which I'm not, you fucking goblin, come to my stream and we'll shoot the shit and I'll say what I have to say. Till next time, guys. Peace.